Man, what is happening, my YouTube family? Of course, it is your boy B New. I'm coming at you on this Sunday. And first and foremost, as always, just want to send out positive vibrations and blessings to anybody who could be listening. Now, as y'all can see where I am in the backdrop is downtown Los Angeles at the formerly known as the Staples Center, but at the Crypto.com arena, where you can see the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar statue right here, as well as Magic Johnson. But anyway, I wanted to come at y'all. I've been enjoying myself for the past few days in Los Angeles. Had a great time in Santa Monica, all over LA. Hit a couple of nice spots. Everything has been real lovely. But I just needed to chime in because, you know, the Lakers have signed Dennis Schroeder. Now, I don't know how happy people are about that, because before, you know, during the offseason, everybody was saying, okay, the Lakers had a real chance of getting Kyrie Irving. So it went from Kyrie Irving to Pat Bev to Dennis Schroeder. Now, as we all know, Pat Bev has been working closely alongside Russell Westbrook. They've been working out together. Seems like they've been getting along. So all the prior animosity that they had is gone. So people are starting to say, is this going to be an interesting backcourt? Well, a lot of people are now saying, since Dennis Schroeder has been signed, that Dennis Schroeder and Westbrook will take on the backcourt responsibilities, and then Pat Bev will take on the 3-and-D responsibilities of the 3 spot, and maybe LeBron can move into the 4 and then AD at the 5, which personally I don't like that, because I think the Lakers have Bryant is a young good center who can hoop. I think Damian Jones, I think, is very excited, because the past few years the Lakers really haven't had anybody who could actually hoop. They didn't, I mean, as far as the center, Dwight Howard was way over the hill. Dwight Howard just wasn't giving you anything. He didn't have any kind of pick and roll defense whatsoever. So I think that the pickup of Dennis Schroeder is going to be nice, because the Lakers need somebody who can score from the perimeter, which Dennis Schroeder has not been great at, but he's been decent. He is a ball handler. He is a good distributor. He can get it to the hole. Now, Dennis Schroeder did fall off, because originally the Lakers was going to give him 4 years at $80 million, but he wanted to go test the free agency waters, and that's what he did. It didn't quite work out for him, because, of course, we all know he went to Boston and then, you know, on to, I believe it was Houston, just for the end of that season, and now he's back with LA. But at least he's saying that they're going to run this thing back. Now, we know that when Kyle Kuzma was on the team, Dennis Schroeder and Kyle Kuzma used to have words for each other and didn't always get along in practice, but Kyle Kuzma is no longer on the team, so I really don't think that should be an issue. I mean, Dennis Schroeder did reach out to LeBron James a few weeks ago on Instagram and said, hey, King, you want to run it back? So, you know, but anyway, man, let me say something else. Since y'all can see the GOAT Kareem back here, and then, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people say GOAT Kareem, but of course, you know, I say GOAT James. But as we all know, the Lakers have a lot of GOATs. And as you can see, the Irving Magic Johnson right over here, which is one of the GOATs as well. But when you say GOAT, that's the greatest of all time. And then I'm going to keep on telling you, like Chris Bosh said the other day. Chris Bosh made a damn good point. What did he say? Until somebody plays 18 years of prime basketball, who the hell going to replace LeBron James? Because nobody out here playing like that. Nobody out here putting up the numbers that he's putting up and having the seasons that he's having. I mean, what you talking about? 18 years in a row of 25-plus points. The closest person to him is Jordan at 13 years. Because Jordan did play 15 years, but he didn't give you 15 years of 25-plus points. You understand what I'm saying? Now, LeBron James, they say, is a pass-first guy, but, you know, he's going to pass Magic Johnson this season in the assists. He's going to be coming up on Mark Jackson, top 5 in assists, #1 all-time points, playing at a level. Now, what y'all going to do when the Lakers mess around and win this championship this year? Because people think it's impossible, but what I keep trying to tell y'all, a healthy LeBron James and Anthony Davis, I know they want to put them in the mid-tier, because people is so quick to forget about, you know, it's a what have you done for me lately society. Like, nobody is really understanding the capabilities of what LeBron James. You saw he averaged 30 points a game last year, but he didn't have any help, and he had a dumbass coach in Frank Vogel. Now, y'all know I didn't like Frank Vogel, and if you listen to the show every day, I came hard on Frank Vogel because of all the idiotic decisions he was making as far as his rotations, his defensive mindset, even though he was supposed to be a defensive coach. But I think Ham is going to really bring some changes, some much-needed changes, you know, and I don't know with, you know, Pat Bev coming and now the signing of Dennis Schroeder, the Lakers are now said to be interested in some team players over at Utah, including none other than Joey Clarkson, to make a return. I think he did hoop with LeBron for 1 year in Cleveland when they got a little squad together at the end when LeBron made that unbelievable playoff run to put that Cleveland team on his back without the likes of a Kyrie Irving. He only had a Kevin Love and Steele. And then think about it, when they played Boston in that Game 7, there was no Kevin Love, and he still put them boys on his back. He still put them boys on his back and got them to the finals. And everybody want to say finals losses. But guess what? How many final losses Jerry West got? How many finals losses Magic Johnson got? How many finals losses do a lot of players got? Everybody want to say 6-0, 6-0 for MJ, but think about it. MJ had the best team every time. MJ had the best team every time. So how many all-defensive players did MJ have on his team? NBA all-defense, which means you the best in defense at your position. He had Horace Grant. He had Scottie Pippen. He had, of course, Dennis Rodman, somebody who's going to go out and do all the dirty work. See, LeBron James had to do the heavy lifting for everything, and a lot of smooth-brained people don't realize it. But see, what I'm going to keep telling y'all is LeBron James is the GOAT. I got 1,000 different reasons that make it so. If you don't like it, man, then just go cry me a whole river, because you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, people are going to keep trying to say otherwise because they're going to say Jordan this and Jordan that, but Jordan is not physically as strong as LeBron. He's not physically as big as LeBron. I don't think he's as fast as LeBron. I don't think he has the outside shot as LeBron. And everybody said, oh, man, Jordan can hit threes. Man, Jordan shot putrid from three-point land his whole career. He was the worst three-point shooter in the three-point contest of all time, making, 5? And then, you know, his percentage was terrible. If you look at his early years, he shoot, a whole season. He shot 18 or 19% from three one year, which is terrible. You understand what I'm saying? But then people like Skip, but it's all if he tried, you know, if he would have, man, if was a fifth, you understand what I mean? Like they try to say if he didn't retire, that he would have won them championships. But that's not necessarily so, because the Bulls never had an answer for Houston. Who the hell was Luke Longley going to stop Elijah one? You understand what I'm saying? It just didn't work out. The NBA is all about matchups. And I'm going to say this one more time, too, for all of y'all who say, well, Jordan came back the next year and look what he did to Orlando. No, he came back mid-season. It wasn't mid-season, but he played, 18 or 19 games. He was in full form, or he wouldn't have came back. He wouldn't have came back just to BS. He came back to be like, look, I came at the end of the season and took them to a ship that they couldn't get the year before because they fell short 7 games in the semis against the Knicks. You understand what I'm saying? But he fell short, but people fail to realize that Orlando team that they lost to had Horace Grant on it, had Shaq on it, had Penny on it. They didn't have nobody for them. They didn't have nobody for Shaq. So what did they do? Jordan reached out the next year and recruited Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman ran all over Vegas and did whatever the hell he wanted to do. And that's because Jordan knew he needed them. Because without Dennis Rodman, the Bulls weren't going to beat Utah, fam. The Bulls weren't going to beat Utah without Rodman. Be serious. They had a better team. It is what it is. 3 Hall of Famers against 2 against Utah. 3 Hall of Famers against 1. Seattle. 3 Hall of Famers against 1. Portland. You understand what I'm saying? The Lakers was his only true threat. And by that time, Magic Johnson had already been in 9 finals. That's playoff fatigue. I've been telling y'all, just like the Pistons, just like Isaiah Thomas, he said Jordan won this competition, fam. You know who his competition was. But enough about MJ, man. Crown the king, like I keep saying, GOAT James. And y'all let me know, should GOAT James have a statue out here alongside Magic? Now, hold on, I ain't trying to disrespect, because we all know Kobe do need a statue up here. Real talk, because Kobe Bryant is a Lakers great. I won't say he the all-time Lakers great. I know people will say it is. To me, Magic Johnson is still that guy, because Magic Johnson brought Showtime Lakers to the NBA. He saved the NBA. The NBA was on blackout. People weren't even watching the finals live when Magic Johnson came to the league, fam. Look what Magic Johnson and Larry Bird rivalry did for the league and the Showtime Lakers, and what he did for the city of LA to make it what it was when it was all about basketball. This was a Dodgers town, you understand what I'm saying? But I'm just like Pop, man. You understand what I'm saying? I love LA. From the beaches to the mountains, man. They got everything and got to offer. You understand what I'm saying? This is probably where I end up. You know, I get out here 3 or 4 times a year because I do love the West Coast. But you know, I got kids and grandkids, man, so I got to make sure they all situated and straight before your boy B New actually move out here to the West Coast. But I do got love for the West Coast, baby. Y'all already know that. So, you know, I just want to chime in on that. I want everybody to know that LeBron James is the GOAT, and that, hot damn it, the Lakers, I'm telling you right now, even with Russell Westbrook, I don't give a damn, because I think he got a real coach where they can buy into something, you know what I'm saying, to where they can still do something with him, you know. At the end of the day, stagger his minutes. You know, let him start the game, but then let him stagger him off. Just don't put him out there with LeBron James too much at the same time, because unfortunately they both are very ball-dominant players. And when you got 2 very ball-dominant players, you're not going to see them up here hooping. I mean, good together, because they both need the ball in order to get things done. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. I just want to send one love to everybody, man. One love. I appreciate it. All the thoughts of encouragement, man. All the positivity, man. You know, I done lost some family members. I got some things going on, man. You know, my son, you know, he's still sent up, trying to get him home. Just always something going on, man. But of course, man, as always, it's your boy B New, man. Right on to the real, man. And much love to y'all haters. I'm out. Peace.